Am I audible and visible?
Very much.
Yes.
Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests. I'm Kaira Miyajiwala, and today I'm going to be the Sergeant at Arms for this meeting. I welcome you all to the STC, that is Speakers, Trainers, and Coaches Toastmasters Club meeting. Some ground rules for the meeting that we at our club always ensure to have the best meeting experience are that to avoid any distractions, please switch off your mobile phones or put it on silent mode. Please refrain yourself from talking on subjects like politics, sex, and religion. Please keep your mic on mute when you are not speaking, but I encourage all of you to keep your videos on so that we can all see those beautiful and handsome faces. Please put your video off if you are leaving during the meeting. The club's mission is to achieve success. To have achieve any success, we must have a mission, and like our individual missions, our club also has a collective mission. The mission of our club is to provide supportive and learning experience by which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting into greater confidence and personal growth. We wanted to let everyone know that this meeting will be recorded and we may use this recording for promotional purposes, such as sharing it on our social media channels, including WhatsApp. By joining the meeting, you agree to let us use your name, voice, and image in the recording. We want to assure you that your privacy is important to us and we will only use the recording for the purpose is mentioned. If you have any concerns or questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Lastly, we want to thank you for joining us today and being a part of our community. Your participation is greatly appreciated. And we have a meeting full of interesting table topics today. But before we get to that, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce our presiding officer, Toastmaster Nupur, who is a corporate professional with almost 25 years of work experience. She is now a transformational mindset coach, corporate trainer, and mentor. Author, she was previously the Vice President Education and is currently the club president. She is also the area director for District 3 and Division A. In Division A. Now, without taking much of your time, let me pass it on to our presiding officer. Over to you, Toastmaster Nupur.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kaira, for this lovely introduction. And let me welcome all of you to our 75th meeting. So I'm Nupur Bartwal. I'm the presiding officer for the day. And I see some new faces here. So can I ask people like all the first timers to just unmute, switch on the camera and introduce themselves. Tell us your name, where did you hear from about a club, and where are you joining from? Munish, Ikibuchi, yes. Can you just introduce yourself?
I will go first.
Yes, please.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
Toastmasters and guests.
Yes.
My name is Evelyn Kibuchi. I am a Toastmaster. I am a member of a club known as Rafiki Toastmasters Club. Rafiki means friend in a language called Swahili. I am in Nairobi, Kenya, in Africa. Excited to be here for the first session 2024. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Most welcome. And I hope to see you again in our club meeting and regularly with all the meetings. So most welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's meeting. Thank you for joining. Munish, can you just introduce yourself? Munish, you're there? All right, so whoever is too shy to come on the camera, they can use the chat box and tell us their name and how did they hear about us. Yeah, so I think chat box can be used if you don't want to switch on your camera or unmute yourself and talk about yourself. Yeah, so please do that. All right, so I'm also the MC for the meeting today. So once again, good evening, everyone. And as I told you, this is our 75th meeting. Thus, it needs a milestone celebration. And if you remember President Nelson Mandela, he said that remember to celebrate the milestones as you prepare for the road ahead. And this is also my first meeting as the president of this club. And as committed, we shall continue to build an inspiring, fun-filled atmosphere so that you feel happy, inspired, and come home with a feeling of that I've learned something new today. Taking this spirit ahead, we have planned today a meeting which will be really with a lot of fun, where we want each one of you to let your head down and enjoy the flow. As today, the meeting is only about table topics, no evaluation, no prepared speeches. So have fun and participate. Now, let me quickly introduce you to the role players for today's meeting. Zoom Master is played by Toastmaster Kyra, who's a confidence coach who believes that continuous learning is important in life. She's a very caring, resilient, and loyal person. We don't need to talk much about Kyra, as she's the most loved person. Also, the newly elected Vice President Education. Timer is being played by our very, very capable first president of our club, Rashi Roop Lakshmi, who also wears many hats. She's an author, TEDx speaker, tarot card reader, astrologer, numerologist. She helps people get an insight as to what they want in life. So all of you, after the call, if you feel like getting a reading done, you know who to reach to. Yeah. So the time has come to invite the table topic masters, Toastmaster Rajni Gupta and Toastmaster Vaijanti Bose, both extremely competent, experienced, and renowned educators in their respective fields. Toastmaster Rajni, who just had a milestone birthday as she celebrated her 60th birthday and retirement on 28th of this December. So let's give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Rajni, as we were not there to wish her personally. So happy birthday, Rajni ji, once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And looking at these two ladies, I always feel I wish we had such empathetic, patient teachers in our times with such beautiful smile that lights up the screen. Now, without wasting any more time, let me hand over the stage to our lovely table topic masters. Over to you, Toastmaster Vaijanti Bose.
A very good evening to all of you. Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah?
Yes, very much.
Okay. A very good evening to all of you. And also, Happy New Year from Kolkata. So, table topics, as you know, is a long-standing tradition in Toastmasters. And it helps to give us an opportunity to develop the ability to organize our thoughts, right? And present them in a coherent manner without any preparation. For all the other speeches, we have ample time to prepare, but this is like you have to think on your feet. And with time, you kind of excel at it. Because Aristotle had said that, you know, we are what we repeatedly do. And excellence then is not an act, but a habit. So especially for our young Toastmasters who are joining us maybe for the first time, you know, I kind of urge you to actively participate in this, because it will help you to refine your, you know, speaking ability. Now, each speaker has 1 to 2 minutes time to speak on a given topic. And you should see that you do not speak less than 1 minute and not exceed 2 minutes plus 30 seconds. So Rashi, who's our timer, will be showing the green card at 1 minute. the yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and the last card, which is the red card, the danger card, at 2 minutes, plus you'll get 30 seconds grace to complete your speech. Now, today is a celebratory day for us because we are having our 75th meeting. So it's a milestone in our Toastmasters career. And for me, Toastmasters itself is a milestone because when I came to Toastmasters, it was a dream come true. And Toastmasters enabled me to speak and make my first public debut on a public platform, Pecha Kucha platform, on 19th May last year rather. And I received wide applause. I owe it to Toastmasters. And then on top of that, at 72, I actually wore a beauty crown, in a Rotary beauty contest. And that too, it was, I got the crown because of being able to speak well. So the first impression I made, that was it. And again, I owed that to Toastmasters. So for me, Toastmasters itself is a milestone. So on that note, let us go through the topics. Now, every milestone, I'm sure you agree, is a jewel in your crown. So I would welcome anyone who is willing to speak on that topic. Elias, would you like to take that up? That every milestone is a jewel in the crown? Every milestone is a jewel in the crown, in your crown.
Oh,
Got it? Yeah.
okay. Every milestone is a jewel to your crown, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. Oh, wait. Ask to see timer cards. Oh, I see. I can see. No worries. Can I start now?
Sure, please.
Okay, I'll start.
You can see the colors. Just try
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. No worries.
Fine.
Okay.
Start.
Okay, I start now. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, do you have any crown? Well, we don't have, because we are not in the royalty family, right? We are just a common people, or we just call it state people. We are living in our own neighborhood. And I don't know, either people call me friendly neighborhood like Spider-Man, or you are just unfriendly neighborhood. Well, it depends on your environment. But I do believe every crown has their own jewel, and it has a meaning here. You don't need to use a crown to be more meaningful to people or to others. You just need to wear your smile. You smile, people smile. It is like a virus. It is contagious. Let me practice like this. TM Jayanti, smile. See? People, you don't need to have a crown or even have the jewel. You just need to use this smile to make yourself become beautiful. People can see your eyes, see through your heart. You don't need to say anything. See eye to eye. You don't need to move your word or say anything. Body gesture, don't need. See eye to eye, and people can resonate to you. Vibration is real, my man. And yes, Happy New Year. I hope this 2024 will be your crown year. Back to you, TTM.
Thank you, Ilyas. That was a very wonderful interpretation of the topic, that a smile can be a jewel in your crown. I loved it. So who would like to come on next? Any hands? Just raise your hand. Kibuchi. Welcome, ma'am. Could we highlight her, please?
Yes. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. I hope you can hear me well.
Yes, yes, loud and clear. Good evening. Okay, for you, your topic is that milestones are created to be broken. What's your take on that? Milestones are created to be broken. Toastmaster Ikibuchi.
Milestones are created to be broken. I will first agree with that, and I'll also disagree with that. Milestones, our lives have come with milestones, and milestones are what gives us hope and make us look forward to the next milestone. For example, when a girl is born, of course, the first milestone is not hers to get excited, but it's the mother's. But there's a milestone of going to school, the first milestone, first day of school. Then she completes, then there is the milestone of her passing of exam. Then the milestone of probably her getting proposed to, for example, if you're looking towards a marriage. And the milestone of a beautiful wedding, the milestone of having a child, the milestone of probably being a grandmother, a mother, and a milestone of getting a job. That is what excites us when we think about the next milestone in life. When we say that milestones are made to be broken, when you break a milestone, that means you either do not have that milestone, is not there, you skip it, which makes life less exciting. Or you can have the milestone, or you can decide to live according to the milestone, and you go through all the milestones in life. So if you meet them, then you make life exciting. But if they are there to be broken, that means, like I have mentioned, that you skip some milestones in life, and you will not live a complete life. For example, if you break the milestone of finishing your school exam, or you're finishing your primary school or the high school, then that means that you're going to live life that is not complete. Or if you skip the milestone of, for example, a beautiful wedding, you may live with regret that there is a place in your life that you did not complete. The milestone. So I would say milestones are not there to be broken, but milestones are there to give hope and make life more exciting and have something to look forward to. So personally, right now, I am looking to the next milestone of getting an international job, for example, or attend a physical meeting of Toastmasters in India, for example. That would be a nice milestone to meet. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, yes, thank you so much for looking at milestones from a different angle. But your milestone here today is being with us virtually. So you are going to break this milestone when you actually come physically to India and meet us. So looking forward to your breaking today's milestone. Okay. Thank you, Ikibuchi. Okay. So who's next? Who would like to try next? Very good evening to all. Manoj ji, lovely to have you here. So aapke liye topic is every milestone paves the way for the next. Manoj ji, could you please highlight him? Zoom master or Zoom? Yes. Good evening, Manojji. So, what are your views on every milestone paves the way for the next?
It's a journey. Our life is a journey. It's a quest for attainment. If we look back to our own birth, thousands of sperms from the male of the species enters the female's womb. One of them succeeds, and finally it grows to a small baby. It comes out. Then again, the journey of perfection starts. From those baby steps, we slowly, like a sapling, we grow. Even a sapling, we grow. It has to come out of that outer sheath. So these milestones, one milestone is coming out of that outer sheath, then growing, then spreading the branches. Similarly, what we find in nature outside, our growth is quite akin to that. So life is a quest of one milestone after another. 1967, November 28th, one milestone was created when I took birth. And today, on 3rd of January, I am creating another milestone by sharing those ideas. Because each moment is a growth. Each moment is a growth as well as a retreat. That duality does go parallel, but that is what life is. So no milestone can remain constant and become inert. It will be overpassed. It has to be surpassed, because growth is what life is. If something becomes inert, it becomes non-existent. So whatever, outside, inside, there's a continuous growth that is happening within me. In fact, and last few seconds, so many millions of cells have renewed. I mean, new me speaking to you at this moment. So that's the milestone. Thank you.
Thank you, Manojji. I love that analogy of the plant and how from the seed, the seedling, and then the sapling, and then it grows, and the branches and the flowers and the fruits. So each is a part of a process of growth. And then you very beautifully compared it with the human evolution, both historic as well as personal. Our next speaker, Sneha, would you like to come next?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
So welcome, Sneha. So for you, I think it's just the right topic for you, that milestones inspire us to make our best effort. It's so you.
Yes, thank you for the topic. So milestones inspire us to make best efforts, very rightly said. And to start that, I would like to add on to what Toastmaster Kibuchi said, that right from the beginning, we are taught that milestones are something which are a set standard, which are social norms. And we always try to follow those social norms. That from the beginning, it is our education, and then your relationship status, mental status, and how you're progressing. But for everyone, milestones can be different. And this is something which I've realized only when I was put in that place. My milestones were very different. I think everybody's heard about my story, wherein during the time when I was supposed to be joining a job or maybe getting promoted or progressing in my career, that is the time when I, due to my accident, had to restart all over again, where my milestones were very different, wherein I had to first learn to stand, eat, talk, and a lot of other things. And at that time, I realized that only when you're put in a very difficult situation, you realize what your true potential is. And I'm very thankful for that, because today when I'm put in a difficult situation, I know I'm resilient and will bounce back very soon. So having said that, milestones do inspire us in a way that they help us understand what our true potential is. It helps us to move from the categorical thinking that we've been told or we've been trained on to a full spectrum thinking. And I always appreciate and get inspired by people who have a full spectrum thinking, who always think out of the box, because though we go through an education, I believe that we are, until we experience something which is difficult, we're always in a nutshell, in a bubble, and only our milestones, achievement of our milestone, help us to burst that bubble and think out of the box and move and achieve great heights. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sneha. Every milestone, as you can see, inspires us to aspire to the next milestone. And in that process, what do? We burst out of our cocoon, the bubble of complacency or cultural conditioning. And then we take flight and we soar to heights which we never even imagined for ourselves. Right? So, Bhavesh, would you like to go next? I see your name there. Hello, Bhavesh?
Hello? Am I audible?
Is he there, Bhavesh? Or Marutesh?
Marutesh.
Marutesh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah,
Okay, yes, so please highlight Marutesh. Hello, Marutesh. So what I would like
Hello.
you to do is recap your feelings, okay? When you reached your latest milestone in life, it could be personal, it could be professional. So I would like you to recap your emotions, your feelings at that moment when you reached your latest milestone, either personal or professional.
Yeah, thank you, Master. Recently, I have completed my book writing. In that journey, I had so much of challenges that how to develop a content, or how to publish the book, and it takes me so much long days to publish my book. I used to for reading purpose to improve my knowledge. I used to go every day library, read books, and that habit make me to write some important points. And I started writing in my books about all that concepts, like how to become a good leadership journey. What are the aspects we want to develop, like that. I used to so much refer the book. Then uh, one day I saw one of my friend. He used to send a message that who would like to become an author, we will help. He has posted in their group. That day I informed her about my book, and he told me to write it in the word and give a soft copy they have mentioned. Then I have typed that one, everything, and slowly I created a cover page, and they helped me to uh, write to suggest some of the names how for that book, and also they helped me to develop a cover page for that. Apart from that, the content, some of the acknowledgement, that all we have saw some of the books, and I wrote that contents everything. What all the contents need, everything I have wrote it there. Then finally, I have I have met some people, and I asked them to publish my book in their publication. Then they have accepted me, and they have published my book. like this, it takes me more days, more than 4 hours, 4 years. I used to, uh, it take me a long journey, and finally I reached my milestone. Like that, in my life, so much of milestones I have reached. Everything will have challenges, suggestion, and moving forward. Everything is common when we do something, but we should not give up. Continue. One or other person will help you to reach that.
Yes, Marutesh. So you've hit the nail on the head that when you want to prepare for yourself for something, it calls for a lot of research and preparation. And I resonate with you because I became an author at 72, and I know how arduous it was to prepare myself, to do the research, and then learn the tools and use them, because I'm a self-published author. And I can, resonate with your feelings at that moment, that after that long period of stress and exertion, when you finally reached that milestone, you were so elated, you were so happy. And we learn from that every challenge prepares us for the next. And my last one for the day, before I pass it on to Rajni, my table topics master for the day. Who would like to take that? Anyone? Let's put it on the other view so that I can see. Gallery view. Any hands for the last one? Noor Muhammad. Wow, lovely. Noor. So let's just highlight him. Hi, Noor.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, madam. How are you?
He'll have to put his camera on for me to highlight.
Okay. Otherwise, you can let him speak if he doesn't want to come on camera. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Now, what I would like you to do is share some tools you use while you aspire towards your next career milestone. That will help others also to learn from you. What kind of tools do you use, or what kind of practices do you do while you aspire towards your next career milestone?
Madam Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters and ATS. Very good evening to you. So we have heard from people today regarding milestone. Now, one common thing which you have observed in all of them speaking is that milestones are set so that we achieve them, and then those milestones lead us to further milestones. Now, why do we set milestones in the first place? You would ask yourself. It is to challenge ourselves to be better versions of ourselves, right? So, like we heard someone say that you have to come out of your shell. We heard people say about things like you from a life of a girl from the time she's born till she becomes grandmother and furthermore. So all of these things, all the milestones we set are for the very purpose of living this life in a meaningful way, which makes sense to us, right? So it is important for us to understand that there are certain tools which we can use or deploy so that we can set proper milestones. Now, one of the key tools is reflection, right? If you do not reflect on who you are, then you cannot set proper milestones because you have to know first what do you want in life. It's not easy to know what you want, right? How many of you know what you want in your life? Not just the peripheral wants which you have or peripheral requirements of your life, like, oh, I have to get this career milestone so that I'll build a house or I'll set up a family or I'll be in this position, so and so. But rather, truly coming out of your heart, coming out genuinely, what do you want? What makes you feel happy? Right? So reflection is one thing which will help you identify what you want to know. So if you can do that, then use your critical thinking skills to do step by step, right? One step after the other. Do what is needed. So that will help you to set realistic milestones which can be achieved. Back to you, Krishna.
Thank you, Noor. I think these 2 points that you have taken up today, reflection and critical thinking, will help all our young Toastmasters here to aspire to the next level, both in their personal lives as well as in their professional lives. Because reflection is necessary for us, both for course correction and looking back and appreciating our small wins, especially in our journey of the last few years. That itself will inspire us and will motivate us to rise beyond what we are today. So on that note, now I would like to pass on the stage to my co-table topics master, Rajni Gupta ji. Over to you, Rajni.
Thank you so much for getting the master and the very excitement and all the topics they are very good. Now, who is going to take the
Your voice is breaking, Rajni. Your voice is breaking. Try to come closer. Yeah.
That's okay. It's fine.
It's still slightly it's still breaking. We'll just, or is it only me? I don't know.
No, no,
See,
when I'm back to the break.
It is for everyone.
No.
Rajni ji, do you have earphones? Maybe that might help.
May I have it? No, please. No.
Not here.
Okay, while you organize yourself, will I just take the first one of hers so that we keep the momentums that we started with? Okay. So I think Shakil Khwaja, Toastmaster, you would like to come on next? So could we please,
Yeah.
could you please highlight him? Shakil Khwaja, ji?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
Just give me, yeah, it's fine.
okay.
Audible also?
Yeah, Zoom Master, please highlight him.
He's highlighted.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. Shakil, I have a very simple topic for you. This is actually Rajni ji till she organizes her thing. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your mantra for success? Very simple. What is your mantra? You know what mantra, meaning of mantra?
Yeah,
So,
I got it. And the timer is
timer
Toastmaster
is
Rashid.
Rashid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your time starts now.
Okay. Some time ago, two friends were there talking with each other in the garden as green as a guinea leaf. Ali was talking to John. Hi, how are you? What's going on? Well, I'm fine. Well, what's going on? I am having very, very bad monotonous job. I'm also not getting the job, you know. This word is very, very, not very, very cruel to me. There's no job opportunity even merit. Yes, but you should try and you should try hard rather than just not trying anybody. Well, you're right. Just believe in one thing. I believe in only one thing. That is, when you don't shoot, it's 100% miss. So shoot. But I'm trying. Have you applied? How many times you applied and sent your CV on the social media platforms and the friends you know? There are around 5 to 6. Well, you should remember one thing. You should apply 100 of times. At least when you apply 100 of times, you will get the call for 8 to 10 interviews or tests, 5 interviews, maybe 1.5 or 2 jobs you will get. Really, is that the ratio? Yes, it is. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I really believe in this very powerful quote. When you don't shoot, it's 100% miss. So shoot. Remember one thing, opportunities comes and goes in our daily life, just like passing water or the waves coming from the sea. They kept on coming. If you're not ready, you're going to miss on him. Just be ready in terms of professional, career, degrees, upskilling yourself every day. Remember, the opportunity will not come so easily again. So when you don't shoot, it's 100% miss. So shoot. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
That was a wonderful idea that you shared with us as your mantra for success. Namely, seize every opportunity. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. And, of course, as for me, my motto is Carpe Diem. Seize every day. So, Rajani, are you able to carry on?
Yeah. Now, I am audible now.
Leaking
Not
voice.
audible. Hello.
Hello?
Rajni ji, your voice is still not clear, unfortunately.
हम क्या करेंगे then? Kaira, what do you say?
Vijay, maybe you can try the next topic. Rajni ji, can you log in from another device in the meantime?
Okay. So, Soumya Shriya, can we have you next? Soumya Shriya
Yes.
Tulsi?
Yes.
Okay. So please highlight Soumya. Yeah, Soumya, I want you to recollect a defining moment in your life on your path of self-development. Have you got that? I want you to recollect a defining moment in your life on your path of self-development. Any defining moment at any age. Maybe you learned a life lesson
please-
from that moment. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
मैं देती हूँ बेटा.
Start. You may start.
Okay. So can you please repeat the topic again?
Yeah. I'm saying is, can you recollect a defining moment in your life on your path of self-development where you learned a life lesson, you know, that helped you to grow?
So, okay. So there have been failures in my life and I have learned from them. They were the stepping stones for me. So like even like in my college, I was like left alone all the time because I used to have my me time and I used to stay in my room rather than staying in my friend's room and gossiping for 24/7. So like it was like they used to ignore me and I used to feel bad. But then, and even I used to cry. So then I even used to cry before my mother, but she told me that you should stay strong and you should follow yourself and be strong and be yourself rather than they are making you cry, then you should stay away from them. So this was a moment where like I thought that I should be myself whether I'm alone or I should be strong and face the world with my strong self. Then even they used to they tried to degrade me, they tried to lower down my self respect. They told me many things, so I inculcated a habit of ignoring. So it was ignoring. So like they used to tell me, and they used to even give me taunts. So I was like, I used to ignore them, and they used to tell me that you don't tell anything, you are, why are you ignorant? Still I was zipping my mouth. So it was like they were actually my best friends, but actually it turned out to be, on the last year of my graduation, it turned out to be fully opposite. The situation was fully opposite, because there were many instances when they were trying to degrade me, and I was there only for like when there was use, like they want my laptop, they whatever it was. So yeah, I learned a valuable lesson, like if you are alone, you should be strong, and you should always have a smile rather than degrading yourself or getting into depression. That's my take on this topic.
Thank you, Soumya. We all acknowledge mothers are our first guru, and they actually show us how we can be stronger from within, because challenges come from outside, but it's our inner metal that helps us to withstand their onslaught. So Rajni, I think now you should be in a position to take over.
Now everyone heard me?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Loud and clear. Come on. Take the next topic. Yeah.
Now who is going to next? The Soumya has done. Then Saurabh.
Hello. Yes, sure.
Yes. Now Saurabh, for you.
Someone's who's there's some background noise going on. Yeah.
Yes. Now.
I think.
Saurabh.
Okay.
Now it's okay.
Means you are audible but could not hear the topic name.
Whose advice has been instrumental in achieving your professional goals?
Okay, sure. Thank you for the topic. The advice which helped me to achieve the professional goals were my college batchmates. I had done most of the MBA during home, and hardly 2 or 2.5 months by physically going to college, because my MBA batch was during the COVID era. So I due to unfortunately had to spend most of the time at home and little bit of college. While attending college, I had to give campus placement interviews side by side. So it was a challenging task, as there were not much mentors, as it was everything virtually. So there was no one to guide me how to improve your speech, tone, etc. During while spending at home, I was getting a lot of rejections, around 35 approximately. So the college compulsorily called us to campus. So after going there, luckily I made new friends quickly. So they were also curious, bro, you gave a lot of interviews, why getting rejected? Then they thought of helping me. So they told me that write introduction, yourself, strength, weakness. Someone made me write. I wrote and I gave them to evaluate it. So they gave some corrections. So accordingly, I worked on. Due to their suggestions, I was able to crack the job interview in 37th attempt. So therefore, we should take help and advice from peers or elders to improve, so that we can go to the right path. Thank you. Over to you.
Yes, very true, Saurabh. Because at every stage we need the help of others to improve ourselves every time. So it is very necessary to take the help. Thank you so much. Now next, Sachin, are you there?
I have done it, madam.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then
Thank you for asking.
Yes. And who is next? Munish is there? Is Munish there? And who else?
Varun had showed his hand up. Is he there?
Varun. Okay, Varun. Yes,
Not
Varun
in the
is.
meet.
I think Varun has left the meeting.
Yeah, no, but there are 12 people. Okay, yeah.
Varun is not there. Sachin, Munish is not there. And
Sachin
Fatima.
Sachin is there.
Who else wants to speak?
Guys, raise your hands. Okay, Sachin Yadav.
Sachin.
Yes, ma'am.
Sachin ने तो बोल दिया ना?
Sachin Yadav. Yes.
I didn't get you, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yes. Now for you, the topic is setbacks teach us valuable lessons while pursuing career milestones.
Okay. So I started preparing for JEE mains in 2017, and it was my 12th standard. I went for coaching after 10th. So in 11th, 12th, I prepared for JEE mains through coaching, and during the examination, I got a little nervous and lost my self-control. Therefore, I did not get the rank I was hoping for and planning to go to a prestigious college. So I have to take a drop. And in that drop year, I prepared well and I practiced a lot of previous year papers. And that way I got a better college and overall completed my BTech with a very reputed college. And from that experience, I can tell that setbacks help you to start again and be better at what you were lacking on the previous time. And with this, I can also tell that in starting, I started working in a job and I was lacking the communication skills and that kind of things, etc. And I was not able to communicate with people very well. But recently, I joined Toastmasters from past 2 months. I am able to communicate at a personal level, and I am very glad with my communication skills. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Sachin. Now this is your inspiration that you join this Toastmaster Club to inculcate your skills within you. So with all the setbacks which we have, those setbacks, they are learning for us, that we always learn new and new things, how to improve ourselves every day. And this Toastmaster Club is one of the best clubs to give you this opportunity to speak. Thank you so much. Now, next, who is going to take the role? Who left? Is there anyone?
Any lucky person would like to take a second topic?
Rashi, you want?
Yeah, Rashi wants to. She's, yes.
Okay, good. So for the topic for you is share a funny or unexpected anecdote related to any.
Is going to time. Kyra, can you time?
Your time.
Noorji, can you time? Would you be able to time Rashi's speech?
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Rajni ji. Can you repeat that once again? I missed out on that.
Share a funny or unexpected anecdote related to your personal milestone. It is
So,
clear to you?
yeah.
Yes.
So I am a tarot reader, I'm an astrologer. I get these anecdotes, these events almost every day in my life. Some people come crying to me, and some people come with very funny things like, I'm not getting married. Can you do something about it? So there was this girl who wanted to get married and would do anything. She asked me, and there was someone who gave her multiple remedies, and she came up with a strange remedy which was a combination of many remedies, like lighting candles and looking at her reflections in the mirror, and seeing, you know doing those things which I would not recommend normal people. I have come across these things in my day to day, during my professional life. And it was one of those times when a man came to me, and he has a problem with his backbone. He can't stand straight, but he would go to any length to have that kind of money, which he says that my kundali is telling me, my horoscope is telling me I should be earning this amount of money. How come I'm not earning that kind of money? Can you give me all that remedy? I was like, listen, you can't even stand straight, and you want to do all the remedies of walking down the temple for around a mile or so, lying down and giving salutation to God. How can you do all that? And these kind of I'm sorry, but these kind of events come in my day to day life. I'm not able to figure out one incident as such, but someday I'll definitely share with you all of them. Something very interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes, I know in astrology there are so many people, they want to resolve their problems in day-to-day life, and they want some good points how to improve their life by using astrology, or they want to know how they overcome their problems using astrology. So they are all funny things.
Pretty funny.
Thank you so much. Now this is the last one. So thank you so much for all. You share your thoughts on your milestones. You all have different milestones at different stages of your life. And I am also having the milestone, the biggest milestone of my life in 2023, that I was retired from my current job. And now I am starting the new journey for my life. And I visualize myself that I am going to participate in social functions, social activities, or to my contribution towards the society, how to contribute myself to others. Like I mostly join this club to inculcate my skills and share my thoughts with others. So it is very good for me to take part in the Toastmaster Club. Thank you so much. Thank you for all. Now over to you, Nupur. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajni ji. Thank you so much. I must thank both the Table Topics Masters for doing an excellent job. And I hope all of you enjoyed the meeting. Now, we would like to have some feedbacks, what you liked about the meeting and what you want us to improve upon. So you can unmute yourself and speak, or if you want, you can use the chat box as well. Can we have some feedbacks, please? Anybody? So if we don't get any feedbacks, we'll think we are doing an excellent job. Today, first time sawtooth. Thank you, Saurav. Great experience. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Shakil, any feedback? You can speak, unmute yourself and speak. E.T. Thank you. Thank you. Sachin, any feedback?
Ma'am, it was my first experience, first time experiencing the online Toastmasters meeting. So I will say it was a great organization I observed here. And with that, I would like to say that if we can have a list of candidates in the chat board, that would be very helpful. Like I had to, when my name was called the first time, I had to go to unmute and that kind of stuff. If we can provide a list of maybe just 2 speakers, then the next person can get ready to speak.
Oh, actually, in table topics, this is how it is done. It's randomly picked up. Either you volunteer or the table topics master picks up someone. Okay. And then you just get 2 minutes time to speak on any topic, whatever the table topics is given you. Okay.
Right.
We have this, what you're suggesting is when we have a prepared speech. Okay. Then you know the speakers and their timings, the evaluation and everything. Since it was your first meeting, so most welcome. And we hope to see you in all our meetings. I hope you enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll definitely would love to see you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you for these lovely feedbacks. Now, before I pass on the controls back to the Sergeant at Arms today, Toastmaster Kyra, I would like to thank all our role players for taking up the roles and all the members and guests for attending this meeting. We loved hosting you and would love you to see in our next meeting, which will happen on 17th of January. So over to you, Sa Toastmaster Kyra.
Am I audible and visible?
Very much.
I must say that today's meeting was an amazing one, and I loved seeing everyone here in this meeting. However, unfortunately, everything good in life has to come to an end. So with that, I would like to adjourn the meeting for today till we meet again on the 17th. The meeting is adjourned. And the room is open for networking. So guys, please stay back so we can network.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. And yes, Saurav, we missed sharing the timer report. And as I said, that this was basically a fun meeting where we did not have any evaluation. We did not go for any polls. Like we did not pick up the best table topic speaker. So we just wanted everybody to participate and let their hair down and have fun. Yeah. So even if we missed on 30 seconds here and there, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, but we will definitely say great thank you to Rashi for volunteering to be the timer. Okay, and Saurav, this was the agenda. That is why. Okay.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks.